G'day from the Bureau with your national weather forecast around the country for Wednesday, the 25th of February. And there is a lot of tropical moisture right across much of northern and inland and southeastern Australia on Wednesday. And that's all thanks to this tropical low that is hardly moving across central parts of the country. And that's bringing widespread rain and storms to our tropical north, our interior, Western Queensland, New South Wales, and even some of that moisture gets into Victoria and New South Wales as well. Further south, high pressure dominating the weather through Tasmania, South Australia, and also in WA, where we see this heat trough here deepening, and that's going to bring some hot temperatures and elevated fire dangers through parts of WA. So let's look at all of that in more detail. Firstly, in Queensland, where we can see widespread showers, rain and thunderstorms through much of western and southwestern Queensland, and that's where we're likely to see severe thunderstorms with heavy rainfall out there. Could see some just isolated coastal showers about our coastal parts of Queensland there, with rain and thunderstorms also likely across our tropical north of Queensland too. Southeastern parts of the state, mainly fine, warm and partly cloudy. Temperatures into the low 30s there in the southeast and only into the mid 30s through inland areas thanks to that rain and storm activity. Brisbane looking at a partly cloudy day and 30 degrees. Moving down into New South Wales, and a similar story. Widespread rain and thunderstorms through western and northwestern parts of New South Wales on Wednesday. While we've got a trough and weak front moving through southern parts, that's going to bring showers and thunderstorms to southeastern and eastern parts of New South Wales on Wednesday, where we're likely to see more heavy rain and thunderstorms through those western areas, while northern and northeastern parts of New South Wales should stay fairly dry, and coastal parts, particularly around the central coast, probably not seeing that shower and storm activity until later in the day. Sydney, warm and humid at 29 degrees with an afternoon shower, possible storm. Canberra, 29 degrees with showers and thunderstorms there. Moving down into Victoria, not as active as what we saw on Tuesday, but rain and storms through eastern and northern parts of the state early on, but that will clear as we move into the afternoon and evening hours. A warm and humid day through northern and eastern parts of the state, cooler and a little bit more mild through southern parts of the state thanks to southerly winds. Melbourne looking at a cloudy 21 degrees. Moving down into Tasmania under high pressure, we're going to see temperatures in the high teens to low 20s for much of the state, and a fair bit of cloud around as well through southern and western parts of the state, though we are getting sunny periods up in northern areas, and that's allowing those temperatures to rise up a little bit as well into those low 20s. Hobart looking at 18 degrees and cloudy skies. Moving up into South Australia, and a similar story to some of our other states. Widespread rain and thunderstorms through eastern and across northeastern parts of the state. Severe weather warnings current, heavy rainfall, severe thunderstorms and flash and riverine flooding out there for our desert areas. Further south though, it will be warm and windy with those gustily east to southeasterly winds. Could see some strong and gusty gully winds as well, particularly for our elevated parts of the Adelaide Hills. So watch out for that in the afternoon and morning hours. Adelaide looking at a sunny 30 degrees, but much cooler for some of our coastal areas. Gambier down to 23. Moving up into WA, that heat trough, as I mentioned earlier, that's going to bring some really hot temperatures to much of inland WA. Even Perth seeing some of that heat as well, getting up to 36 degrees there. A bit cooler along our coastal parts though, with those gusty onshore winds, but temperatures in the mid to high 30s through inland areas and across northern parts of the WA as well. Could see high to extreme fire dangers through parts of western and southwestern parts of WA as well. As I mentioned, Perth 36 degrees and sunny skies, and could see a few showers and thunderstorms up across northern parts of the WA as well. And then into the NT, where that tropical low has continued to linger for the last few days and will stay there again on Wednesday. And you can see widespread rain and thunderstorms through much of the NT, particularly through northern and eastern areas. And that's going to bring more heavy rain, severe thunderstorms, and further flash and riverine flooding for those areas. Alice could see more rain and storms there, 26. Pretty cool there with that cloud, but you can see warming up there away from the low around Uluru. Further north, warm, hot, humid and stormy conditions in the Kimberley, top end and even right across the Gulf of Carpentaria as well. Darwin looking at showers and thunderstorms and 32 degrees. And with all this weather right around the country tomorrow and in the coming days, make sure you get the latest forecast and warnings via our website and app, and we'll see you here again tomorrow.